Brought to you by Sydney. Welcome back, everyone. It is Behind the Words. We're on episode 3 today. Today we're going to be talking about Flashing Lights. It's a new short story that I put up on my blog about a couple days ago. It's, well, let's show it to you right. Feels great to be back for episode 3. If you can see out of the reflection in my glasses, the weather is looking okay outside. It was supposed to be really snowy and gross today, but it's not. It's just kind of overcast. So I guess it's kind of gross. Whatever. It's still nice. It's not slippery roads or anything. It's whatever. It's regular New England. Decent weather. Finally got my cup of coffee, as you can see, as inscribed on there. If you don't see me with this from now on, you know there's something wrong. Okay, so on to episode 3, which is about Flashing Lights, as I said. A brand new story that I just posted the other day. I guess it's a few days now, but I'm sure some of you may have read it by now. If not, there's a link below this video for it to my blog, The Book of Tom. I want to talk about how the story came about. It's the whole point of this blog, to talk to you guys about where the writing came from. And in this situation, it totally sprang up out of nowhere. It was sent to me by a friend. It's a great piece that kind of developed out of nowhere. I didn't really expect it. And my friend Lay had sent me a picture and a quick text. So as you can see, it was an exchange between her and her mother, and sort of a, without even realizing it, the mom had delivered the picture to her, but kind of coming from the grandfather. So last episode we talked about how, like, when you're writing, when you have nothing left to write about, the one thing you should do is write. And this was case in point right here. When I saw the picture, I knew what I wanted to do with it. I knew that I wanted to write something because it was such an amazing picture. It spoke to me, but I didn't know what it was saying yet. So I just sat down and I just started typing, and what it developed was more than I could have hoped for, and a lot of it was just kind of guess and check. And I wrote some notes down for myself, because anyone who writes knows that, you know, when you're genuinely inspired by something, it never comes at the right time. It never comes when you really have a pen and paper or when you're sitting at your desk. It came, you know, while I was at work. So I sat there, pulled out my phone real quick, opened up a new note, and typed down real quick what I was thinking. When I got home, I started sitting down and I really started typing away, and I wanted to develop this relationship between the character Lonnie and her grandfather Leonard, and really expose, like, real world issues of image problems. And, you know, they think that it's becoming better, that plus size model is starting to really stick out again. You know, that beauty, people are starting to recognize the beauty of, like, a Marilyn Monroe, and you know, they're, you know, not these toothpick models that are walking down the runway nowadays. And I wanted to speak to that a little bit, and how, you know, this girl struggled with her own self-image. Her grandfather wasn't addressing it as a "you have an issue." It was, I can see in your eyes that you don't understand the beauty that you carry with you every day. And it's not just the outward appearance; it's everything inside you. It's the love that you have for, you know, your friends, your family, the life you have, and that is what the story was about. And if there's one thing I want to do on some level, it's to have some hidden lesson in all the things that I write. I don't expect to change the world, but it's always nice to have a point to what you're writing. And I think that's one of the things that I see in the world, and I see a lot of beautiful people out there that, you know, don't fit the mold of what society thinks is beautiful. And there's so much more to these people. They're so much deeper, and they have so much more to offer. I received the picture on, you probably saw when I flashed up the text message of how this came about. It was sent to me on, you know, middle of February, and I didn't get it published until the first week of March. And I think it may have been March 1st I published it. It was one I really wanted to take time on because of who Lay is as my friend, and just the respect I have for writing in general is that I really wanted to make sure I got it right and I got it down. Uh, so yeah, so check down below in the description. There is a link to Flashing Lights on my blog. Check it out, read it, comment, do what you gotta do. Make sure you subscribe to our videos. It'd be nice to, or my videos. I don't know what hour is. Um, so yeah, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Tom Shaggy. You can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/ShaggyWrites. I do post some good pictures every now and then on Instagram at the Tom Shaggy. Yeah, and if you're on my channel page, you can take a look on the left-hand side or that left-hand side. I don't know. There's a link to everywhere I am. Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Thanks.